Time for a makeup tea party, friends. Mary. Hello, good morning. Welcome back everyone to another episode of More Mary. I am your host, Miss Mary Lou, and today I have this soft glam fall makeup look for you today. I asked you guys on my Insta stories if you wanted to see this makeup look and y'all said yes. So I thought I would bring you this soft glam. I call it soft glam because it's not like over the top, but it's not the most natural look that I've ever done. The makeup routine today you're going to see uses 100% cruelty-free makeup products, which is very exciting. If you want to see how I got this chic fall makeup look, then keep hanging out. Alright, welcome to my face. First, we're gonna prime this face. Again, everything I'm using today is from cruelty-free brands, so that's really awesome. Alright, so first I'm going to use this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I have dry combination skin, and I find any little extra moisture boosts help. I have moisturized already, so my face is cleansed, moisturized, and now let's prime. So I'm basically just gonna apply this to my T-zone and my eyelids, basically anywhere that I put concealer. Also, just take a moment to massage your face. Then it's time to move into concealer. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick Conceal. This one's actually vegan, which is very flattering. And this is in 807 Follow Your Bisque. I must say, it's hard enough to find products that are pale enough, but then putting the other layer on top of it of also finding cruelty-free products. I definitely got a concealer that looked like a burnt pink on me. I was like, girl, no! It's mostly to the T-zone area. Everywhere we just put primer. And then I am just going to tap it into my skin. I have tried using a beauty blender for this, and I just find like it absorbs too much of the product, so I find I get the most out of what I'm putting on my face just by blending it in with my hands. I know beauty gurus are cringing right now. I do blend it in well. So once that's tapped in, I do touch-ups on areas that need a little bit more, like under my eyes here, any areas where I might have any blemishes. Just kind of taking product right from here and pressing it into the skin. We are tapped to perfection, friends. More tea. I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Translucent Powder. This is actually just like a white, clear powder. And then using my fluffy Eco Tools brush, tap it in, and I'm going to press this into the areas of my face that I have concealed. Okay, so now that I put a lot of product on areas where I concealed, everywhere else, I'm just gonna kind of put a light dusting. I have actually been contouring at this phase. I've kind of been doing most of my face before I move on to anything eyes or brows. So I'm gonna go into my Holy Grail e.l.f. contour palette. The thing is magical. I use it for so many things, as you'll see today. So I'm gonna be going in with the slightly bronzy color and the taupe color. You can mix it however is good for your skin tone. I'm gonna start at the hairline, talk out of the side of my mouth, and sweep downwards, concentrating as much of the product as I can towards my hairline, and then kind of blending it upwards like that. And I have a cheekbone on one side. I'm gonna use the same color combination but less product right on the jawline, very, very lightly. And now I'm going to bronze a little bit just on my forehead, so I'm gonna do 2 taps into the orange color. I say orange, it's not like orange. Now I'm going to darken the contour in just my cheekbone area. So I'm gonna go in with just the taupe color. I guess I go in with a little bit of the bronze the first time just so it's not too cool, because I do have yellow undertones to my skin. Again, concentrating most of the product towards the hairline. There's totally a leaf blower outside. Why? So now I'm gonna kind of take care of some of that excess product. So I'm gonna go into the lightest shade here and mix it with the peachy shade. I'm gonna take the lightest shade and dab it along the bottom of my contour to kind of clean that up a little bit. And then again, mix the colors for my forehead, under my eyes. I look less pale already. I'm actually gonna go to blush at this stage. This is the Wet n Wild color Icon. This is in Mellow Wine. It's Mellow Wine. It's just a lovely, deeper blush color. The wet is colder and we's gonna adjust. So I just do like 3 taps in this. This is pretty freaking pigmented. Show your smile. I tap it and then I swirl it back towards the hairline. Same brush. I do like to go on the nose a little bit. Thank you, Scarlett, for this tip. If you saw my Disney Princess transformation, the blush looks less like blush and more like your face. Oh, wait. All right, now that the leaf blowers are far away, let's get to my brows, friends. I am not a natural redhead, and if you can't tell from my 2 inches of blonde roots, I need to make up for it in the eyebrow department. Back to this magical contour palette, I am going to evenly mix the coppery color and the taupey color, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then start towards the front of my brows and work outwards. This is a very natural looking brow. This is like a fluffy, I have actual red eyebrow hairs brow routine. I will sometimes go in with a pencil to perfect them more, but I have yet to find a cruelty-free brown eye pencil for this. See how fast that is? People don't really know that I do my brows, which is good. And now that I have the basic color and shape, I'm gonna go just back in with that taupey color and fill it in a little bit more. See, it makes a difference. You can tell from brow to brow. All right, now moving on to eyes. And guess what, friends? We're using the same e.l.f. contour palette. So my favorite transition color is this red color right here. And I'm using this unicorn blender brush. I didn't look if these, oh, there we go. I didn't look into whether or not this brand is cruelty free, so I'm sorry. I'm going to tap into that coppery color and I'm first going to put it on and then with circular motions, blend it upward and on kind of a diagonal. And then like even just that just adds a little bit more depth than just like the blank side. I'm actually going to do a second layer of that. Okay, and moving on, we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so now that we've spent an eternity blending that out, we are going to go into, you guessed it, that taupey color. We aren't gonna blend it outward as much, we're gonna keep it more concentrated in this more central part of the crease. We're gonna go in with another layer of that as it's fall. So obviously I'm all about versatile products, and if I can kind of doctor them to fit whatever kind of look I'm going for, then hell yeah. Okay, lovely. So we are going to continue working on the crease. We're gonna go back to Mellow Wine. We are going to tap our same blending brush in there and also blend it into the crease. I find that adding this just really ties it all together. It adds just a touch more depth and drama, and I really like it. Okay, so now that we did that, it's time to get on to some lighter colors. I don't know what brand this is. Holly, if you're watching, Holly gave me these. If you remember what brand these are, please let me know because you're great. Now, we haven't really done too much to the lid. I do want to keep the lid a little bit lighter. So again, I'm going to mix the lightest color here and the peach color and go in with this little packing brush and just kind of carve out that shape on the lid. This is not a cut crease by any means. This is much, much softer than that. If you wanted to make this a cut crease and do this step with concealer and then with lighter product on top of it, you go, Glen, go, go. Now we're going to go into just the white color, same little packing brush there, and do under the brow bone. This is gonna set a light, more matte base for the highlighter that we're going to put on top of it. Yeah. Okay, same thing with the inner corners. So just blending inwards. Now, we're not done with our eyelids yet, friends. This is the Baked Highlighter and Blush Duo from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I wanted to pick a product that had multiple uses because you know me. So this one is clearly well loved. This has kind of like a champagne-y color on one side and a blush pink on the other side. I'm going to take the same little packer brush, swirl it in the pink a little bit, and lay it down on my lid all over. It just adds a little something. I've always loved sparkle. Like one of my first makeup routines ever, I used like 2 products. I used clear iridescent holographic glitter and I would put it all over my eyelids, and then mascara, and that was about it. We're being a little extra today. I'm gonna go back in with the blending brush and the mellow wine. And just on the outer third of the eyelid, go ahead and tap in some of that product. It might be getting cool outside, but we are bringing some warmth to this face. I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to lower lash eyeshadow, just because I have bad allergies. So that's pretty much it for that. We're gonna go back to the Baked Highlighter blush from e.l.f. And we're going to just get the champagne-y color and now go over those other areas that we use the matte white for. So under the eyebrow, right there, and then the inner corners with just the champagne color. Highlighting is my favorite step. I know I'm one of those people. So since we're doing a little extra sass today, I'm going to go in, this doesn't even like have a label on it. I think this is e.l.f. This has to be e.l.f. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with this liquid liner in black. This is a felt tipped liquid liner, and I know you're not supposed to pull on your eyes, but girl, that is the only way I can do this. I don't know if I should do a wing. Maybe I'll do a wing. All right, I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a wing or not, so we're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna leave it just like this for now. So now we are going to highlight the rest of the face. I know I ragged on people for using tiny brushes to highlight their nose, but I'm gonna be one of those people today because I love this tiny brush. So now I'm going to actually mix the 2 colors. A swirl in the champagne, a swirl in the pink, and another swirl in the champagne because I don't want the pink to be too intense. Zoop, right down the middle of the nose and focus a little extra product on the end of the nose. And then I just kind of, you know, so it doesn't look insane. Blend that out with my finger a little bit. I'm gonna use the same mix of colors on my Cupid's bow here. Now we're gonna highlight them cheekbones, girl. So back to that same fluffy brush, because I only have one. It's less stuff to keep track of. We are again going to mix both colors. Pink, champagne, champagne, because that's what I'm feeling at the moment. And then I like to do a pretty full C. These aren't the most intense products. This is a budget-friendly, cruelty-free tutorial. And this just adds a really, really nice glow to our thing. You know, looking at this, I think I'm gonna do a wing. I don't know if I really have any tips for this, except that I've just been doing it for a long time. So I just kind of have to be daring and just go for it. Okay, so there's our 2-second eyeliner. We're gonna move on to mascara. This is also e.l.f. This is their basic mascara in black. Volumizing, I'm sure I bought the volumizing because I always do. Man! I'm going to wiggle this from the root to the tip of the lashes. I'm probably gonna do 2 to 3 coats of this just because I like my lashes to stand out. Man, I always freaking get it somewhere. Even if you don't decide to do a wing, just having the liquid liner behind your eyelashes, I find just makes them look extra full and scrummy, as Mary Berry would say. Any Great British Baking Show fans out there, please let me know. I cannot be the only one who is completely obsessed with the show. So you could keep going with the eye makeup. You could smoke out the lower lashes. I'm gonna skip that today. I'm doing kind of like a soft fall glam look today. So we're gonna move on to lips. This color, since I'm kind of keeping it all about the eyes and it's a really balanced, fresh face, I'm going to do the Wet n Wild Mega Sticks Balm Stain. This one is called Rico Mauve, and it is a stain, so it does stain your lips a little bit, especially the super, super bright shades. I'm gonna go do my hair and change, and I will be right back. So here it is. because I have a very like classic featurey face, so I decided to style this more on the modern end, layered jewelry, and my hair instead of like curling it, which really makes me look much more period and vintage, I did like a messy tousled straight but not quite straight kind of look. I love layering with a cozy sweater. I hope you like this. I really like doing makeup tutorials, so if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for my episode today. So last and most importantly of all, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Tuesday. Hello, thank you again for watching this episode of More Mary. Please subscribe, comment, like this video if you haven't already, and if you want to hang out and have tea parties every day of the week and not just here on Sundays and Tuesdays on YouTube, my social media links are all down below. My Patreon account is still going if you want to support tea parties just like this one. That's it for me. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.